Hello and welcome back to another episode of Enchanted Chasing here on Orion TCG. I hope you've been enjoying the video essays that we've made in between the release of Ursula's Return and Shimmering Skies, but today we're back opening some more boxes. This is the first video in a series where we opened an entire case, and not to spoil anything, but this Shimmering Skies case was some of the best openings that we've ever had. So, with all that being said, let's crack this thing open. Okay, there was a camera issue. I fixed it. We should be good. We've got the first box here of Shimmering Skies for me. This will be my first packs that I've opened. I actually went to New York City to try and get the D23 set, and man, it was a absolute mess. It was bad. There were only like 200, I think a little less than 200 units available in all of New York City. There was like nearly 1,000 people in line. I was under 200th in line. Somebody counted it. I think I was 189. So I should have gotten at least one. The problem is a bunch of people cut line. There was not enough policing of the line going on. It was miserable. But anyway, let's get into this and be happy and forget about that. Flora, Daisy Duck, Vanellope von Schweetz. Man, it feels so good to open up a new box. I'm going to be going a little slower in this first box just to take a look at, you know, the art, the cards up close. Really appreciate them. A Robin Hood, Sneaky Sleuth. Try everything. We have this Shimmering Skies set. Huge party is going on after we defeated Ursula, so I felt it only right to rock the Ursula playmat here. One last hurrah for her. Sheriff of Nottingham. Our first super rare, Maleficent, Formidable Queen. And on the back, we have a Robin Hood archery contestant. First pack, we got a super rare. Feeling pretty good about that. The legendaries I've not seen in person yet, and apparently they have a new printing. They're like sort of textured. They've got a double printing. This pack is upside down, this card. What is this? Okay, that last card is upside down. That could mean something. It could be nothing. Retrosphere. Ed, the Laughing Hyena. Ratigan, Raging Rat. Fix-It Felix Jr. Merlin. Dopey, gonna be playing some Seven Dwarves Knights. Taffeta Mutton Fudge, I got something cooking up for her. Not this card specifically, but the other two versions. Bruni, Fire Salamander, that's a good card. Pete, great pull there. I think this is gonna be one of the best cards in the set. It's like the first like counter spell kind of. So really excited about that. First rare is Nomari, Resolute Daughter. We got a Wreck-It Ralph, Demolition Dude, and let's see what's up with this upside down card on the back. Wow, a Vanellope von Schweetz foil. That's a rare. For some reason, I was thinking this was a, my brain is blanking, a legendary card for a split second there, because I know it does have an enchanted version. All right, can't get it that way. Do it this style. Hoping we can get an enchanted, because those of you who watched the pack openings from this channel on the last set, Merlin, know that we did not pull an enchanted out of any of our packs. Nothing, not even like prize packs that I won. I do have another box coming that I won in a tournament. Super rare, Blast from Your Past. Name a card, return all character cards with that name from your discard to your hand. I think that's pretty good. So this is going to be a super rare or legendary. It is a super rare Maximus. And on the back, we have a Simba cold foil. That's a nice cold foil. No enchanteds from Ursula Return. And I opened quite a few packs. Maybe like 2 cases worth in total from like sealed events that I did, prize packs, just boxes, troves, etc., etc. So I really like the Enchanted's in this set a lot more, the way they look. So hopefully we can get one or maybe two from this set. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, King Candy. So we got Wreck-It Ralph characters. Those are new for this set. Well, not... them getting character cards is new. And then also Brother Bear is new. So they seem to add some new stuff every set, and we've got Pixar coming up. I don't know if you guys saw that. Kronk Head of Security. I think Kronk is going to be really good. And on the back, we have a super rare, the Queen. Okay, so our cold foils are popping off so far, and we have a bunch of super rares. Pixar is coming up. I think in 2026 that's going to happen. They announced that at D23. Pocahontas is coming, and then it looks like the next set is going to be like somewhat pirate themed, like all the main cast of characters from the Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, Daisy, Minnie. They've all got pirate like and captain versions of themselves, so it's going to be like sea nautical pirate themed, looks like. The Queen, Crown of the Council, and on the back we have a foil Simba common. Shift target for that Simba that comes in and destroys items and locations. Really like the look of that Simba a lot, so hopefully we can get that. We're almost done with the first stack here. No legendary yet, but a ton of super rares. Good foils so far, so pretty good box. Pretty good box. Can't really complain about it thus far. Let me get the card off the back here. All right, the Knock. Night Howler Rage. Oh, I guess I can show this off. Just so you know, there's no puzzle piece. It's just an advertisement for the gateway to get people into the game, which I think is really good. The game is a lot of fun. Even if they do fumble collectors stuff, more often than not, it seems. This Robin Hood's really cool. I think he'll be a lot of fun to mess around with. There's the first legendary. It's a Jafar. Tyrannical Hypnotist. Opposing characters with cost 4 or less can't challenge. Now, you can see that in the light. The character sort of has like a texture to him. He's glossier than the other card, the other ink on the card, which I really do like. I think it's cool. Gets people more excited to open up legendaries. It makes them more unique. Big fan of that. Steel Chromacon. All right, so that's our first legendary, and they do look really good in person. I hope the camera was able to show you all that. But I don't know how the cold foil legendaries work, so maybe we'll pull one of those and get to see. But yeah, really do like that. Earth Giant, is this guy good? 4/5 for 4. Quest for 2, seems good. Oh, I forgot to put these cards in the common and uncommon pile. Ulf, Simba, Healing Touch, Ever As Before. When Will My Life Begin? We're just singing. Alan Adale. I don't remember this guy's name. What's he from? Is he from Zootopia? I haven't seen Zootopia in a while, but I think this song is really good for Steel Song. I think this card is really good. The Hyenas will be fun. I'm going to cook up something. Here we have Bad Anon. Rare location. Anna, Mystical Majesty. Our second rare of the pack. And on the back, we have Gazelle. Now, I know for sure Gazelle is from Zootopia. But is Alan from Zootopia? I think. I mean, he's a giant, like, anthropomorphic animal. So he's got to be, right? But this set is really exciting. I don't think I've been... Well, I guess my first ever... there's the taffeta I was talking about. When you play this character, if you have a location in play, each opponent loses 1 lore. That's fine. I mean, it's a 1-drop. You're probably not going to play on turn 1. To get that effect to go off, that is. But she has a really good shift target, and I think this is just generally better than the other one. So I'm going to set her aside because I definitely need her for a deck that I'm working on. The Queen. Queen is scheming. All Also, should I make a lore video for just this set alone? Or there's a non-foil Vanellope. Ooh, mommy. Hello, Mother Gothel. Should I make a video just covering the lore of this set? Or should I wait until the very, very end of this arc, if you will? We find out who the villain is. Is it Jafar? Jafar is up to something. Is it Hades? Hades is up to something. The Queen seems to be up to something. So should I make an individual video for that and then sort of combine them all at the end in one like long video where it's everything from start to finish, including set 5, 6, 7, and 8 if they do like another 4 set sort of thing. Hideaway, I think this is really good as well. There's the Simba. So Ruby Amethyst has its work cut out for it with all of this really good location hate. There's Belle of the Ball herself and Vanellope von Schweetz. And on the back, we have Rudy, just your vanilla 1 cost 2/2 that quests for 1. No shift target, so pretty unplayable generally. I'd say in constructed, but you know, sealed he could be good. I really do love sealed in Lorcana. It is a lot of fun. There's another upside down card for some reason. Last one was really good. Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom. That's a good card. All right, this is like the first like really good burn spell, if you will. Gain 2 lore for 2 ink. Of course, it's uninkable, so it's got to have a downside for such a powerful ability. But man, that's going to be a good card. Scar, Betrayer. Archimedes, one of the enchanted possibilities. Sven, first rare, another Scar. He comes in the starter deck. And we have Kuzco, one of the best super rares. I think this card is going to be heavily played in Ruby Sapphire, maybe in Blue Steel as well. We'll see. But when you play him, you put a chosen item or location into its player's inkwell face down and exerted. Pretty good. And if you have spare ink lying around, you can give your characters resist 1. Yeah, really good card. All right. This was the upside down card. Sugar Rush Speedway, also trying to make a deck with this and the Taffeta, just because you can move her in and out, put like, all right, Cusco is a super rare, so we're really popping off on the super rares. But you move characters in and out of locations. You play like Jim Hawkins, Tuck Tuck, play it with like the purple cards, and then sort of get your win condition in more of like a mid-rangey way instead of control-y, how the current Ruby Amethyst is played. So I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see if it's any good. Mickey Mouse, Healing Decanter, Minnie Mouse, Kronk. You're welcome. I think You're welcome's really good. I would love to have an Enchanted of that. Almost. Oh, there he is, Merlin. Intellectual Visionary. One of the first really, really good Tutor cards, I think. I think he does need a better shift target. Maybe in another color. Or just a blue one that's just a little bit better. Look how good these legendaries look, though. I absolutely adore what they're doing with these. But if you play him and you shifted him, you can search your deck for any card and put that card into your hand and then shuffle your deck. Absolutely amazing card, beautiful artwork, and I just love this extra ink treatment. On the back, we have a Ruby Chromacon. All right, so 2 legendaries so far. 1 legendary that I'm a big fan of. The other, we'll see, I guess. He could have some potential. I'm really looking for the Donald Duck, of course, my guy, in foil, and also the Enchanted, of course, so I can keep my Donald collection growing. But yeah, Merlin is definitely a good one to pick up. I want Robin Hoods. I want them all. Let me be clear. But yeah, excited about the potential of that Merlin, especially in the future as more cards get added to the game. Just going to get better and better. There's a Ratigan, Party Crasher, big boy. Behind him, we have a Moana, a 3-cost, Quest for 2, 3/4, great stat line. And we have another upside down card, a Rafiki, rare cold foil. A bunch of really good cold foils in here, a bunch of rares. It seems like every time we get a good one, it's upside down. I think that's actually been the case. Every upside down cold foil we've gotten has been a rare. So, don't know what that's about. We'll see if it's consistent in the other boxes or not. All right, I just had to double check everything real quick, because sometimes I get this random anxiety that pops up that I'm not recording, which would be bad. Anyway, let's continue here. White Rabbit, Night Howler Rage, Evil Comes Prepared, Minnie Mouse, Merlin, Dopey, Fix-It Felix Jr., Merlin's Carpet Bag, Arthur Wart, Olaf, Happy Passenger, also another enchanted target. The Great Illuminary itself. Characters with support get +1 lore and +2 willpower, while here on the back we have Gale Wind Spirit. Could be a decent aggro card, but I'm not sure it's quite good enough. Just because the aggro cards in this game are already so good, and it costs 3 for a 1/2. I just don't think it's going to make it. You'd rather just play a 1/1 that Quest for 2 and doesn't come back than that. Speaking of aggro cards, we need to pick up those Daisy Ducks, the 1/4 that Quest for 2 and costs 1. Ludwig von Drake, Bashful, Scrooge McDuck. There's another super rare, Minnie Mouse, Drum Major. On the back, we have Potion of Might. So, super rares still coming through pretty nicely. But yeah, I haven't seen that Daisy yet. Really, really want to get a playset of that. I think the aggro deck is going to be out of control, especially early on. Everybody's going to be playing that. And as a former Magic the Gathering player, I know a lot about aggro. Red Deck Wins was my primary deck of choice. So I just know it's going to be solid. Hey. Arthur could be a good answer to aggro decks. Unfortunately, he doesn't do much against that Daisy Duck. If she didn't exist, that would be like the best card to stop aggro in Ruby, in my opinion. Iago. Half Hexwell Crown. Now, we do have the foil version of this from the Deep Sea Quest, so it's cool that this has a different art. I think that makes the other one more special. And we have a Tropical Rainforest for the cold foil. So now we got a little bit of spice on the legendaries in this new set. I think the next step, and we also got new spice on the Enchanteds. They have a new foil pattern and a new design. I think the next step after that is to give us better or more different foil patterns for just regular foils. The cold foils are cool, but I think it could be time to spice things up a bit. Sir Ector, Madam Mim Elephant. I like this card. There's a lot of debate online whether it's good enough to fit in the Ruby Amethyst deck. I think it's pretty good against aggro, especially if you're playing like stuff like Teeth and Ambitions, but I guess it remains to be seen how strong it is. I feel like she can control the board pretty well, but another super rare. On the back, we have Basil, Practiced Detective. So I think this card has a lot of potential. We'll see how she ends up, but I'm definitely going to be play testing her. Without online clients to test, it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to be a lot slower. But of course, like once we start getting big tournament results, things like the Las Vegas Challenge, we'll be able to sort of see what's working best in a large sample size. So now I think people are kind of just throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what's strong, seeing what'll work. Finders Keepers, another enchanted possibility. Clarabelle is an enchanted possibility as well. First rare, and there's the Kristoff on the back. Oh, here we go! That's what we like to see. We just mentioned it. Come on now. Now, this isn't the same one, but that is an enchanted Clarabelle. Lovely to see that. Light on her hooves. At the end of your turn, if an opponent has more cards in their hand than you, you may draw cards until you have that same number. Emerald card draw, and that, whoo, that breaks the enchanted bad luck curse. She's gorgeous. I love what they're doing with the enchanteds in this set, but wow, that feels good. That feels really good in the first half of the box. So this case is a winner, and we did it. Can we get 2 though? Can we be greedy and get 2 though? Is that possible? Can it happen? Should we keep her like here in the background while we open up more cards? I say yes. All right, that is the gateway. Gale, Hypnotic Deduction. Woo! Okay, one more time. Sorry, we're going to look at it one more time. Ah, that's awesome. All right. I love enchanted cards. Gazelle, Ever as Before. Sneezy. Taffeta. There's the one that you can move around. That's our first one of that, I think. So I'm going to set her aside. The Library, another really, really good card that I'm excited to try. Set that aside as well. Try everything. Bonsai. Robin Hood. There's a legendary that I wanted to pick up. And as you can see, again, the texture on there. This is also one of the enchanteds I really want. It's so beautiful. This and Mufasa, I think, are my top 2, and then probably You're Welcome after that. But gorgeous card, and that's 3 legendaries for the box. So hopefully we can get to 4. That's what you really want to see. But anyway, 1/4, uninkable, quest for 2. Whenever this character quests, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal an action card with cost 6 or less and play it for free. Put the rest in your discard. So yeah, I mean, I like this card a lot. I think, again, it's one of those cards that's only going to get better as more sets come out, but amazing. On the back, oh, there's another upside down one, and wouldn't you know, it's a rare cold foil, so that seems pretty consistent there. Pretty consistent. I love the legendaries in this set. I love the enchanteds in this set. I think these are the best looking cards that they've ever printed. And I hope they just become more and more and more and more exciting as sets continue to come out and they evolve. You know, maybe get some full art cards. So, spoil. Do we have a rare cold foil? Doesn't look like it. But that's been consistent so far. All 4 have been upside down. Pete. Anybody going to make a Pete deck out there? Fix-It Felix. Tanana. When Will My Life Begin? Little John and the East Side Boys with him. This connects to the Robin Hood art of him being lazy, chilling out. The one that like quests for 4, I think. Does he quest for 3, 4? Plate Armor. Grumpy. There's a super rare. So we're getting close on all of the knights. And there's a Vanellope von Schweetz. Love it. First box, and we have an enchanted. That's beautiful. Oh, I really want Scar too. Man, yeah, Scar is one I want. There's so many I want in this set. And I do love the Clarabelle. But if you have one of the ones I mentioned and want to trade, I'm down. Robin Hood, Simba, Lilo, Minnie Mouse, Rudy, Ratigan's Party, Bruni. Set him aside. Pete! Another Pete. Awesome. So that's 2 of that. Sugar Rush Speedway. Perfect. I needed another one of that. And Coda. For the cold foil, we have Ulf. Maybe one of the worst cards in the game. Sorry, Ulf. I know you're into mime. But you, I don't think, are going to be seeing play at all. A 4-cost 4/3. I mean, he does quest for 2, but I don't even think that's like good enough in limited. He can't exert to sing songs. There's another gathering knowledge and wisdom. We'll set that aside. Bonsai, Taffeta, set her aside. Took, Basil, Mickey Mouse, Alan, Sapphire, Chromacon, Mother Gothel, the small one. Pete, super rare, so that means our next card is a super rare, or better, it is another super rare, Scroop. When you play this character, you may pay 3 to banish chosen damage character. So really, I think he's just a 6-cost card. I mean, if you're in a bind, I guess you can pay him for 3, but he's uninkable. Not a huge fan of that. And the Knock, wow. This is one of my favorite art pieces from the set. Shout out to Randy Bishop. But yeah, I mean, it's very dark in the cold foil. Even in person, some of them, they just need to pop a little more, you know? Just pop a little bit harder, I think. But that's all right. I still do love a good cold foil. But I think they could be better. But again, shout out to Ravensburger for really stepping the game up and making Enchanted to this set so much more special, as well as the legendaries. It just feels so much better to open them. There's Happy, Turbo, Monstro, Whale of a Whale, Sleepy, Shenzi, the Queen, fairest of all. We did get a cold foil of her earlier, didn't we? And there's Monstro popping back up for the cold foil life. We are crushing it on super rares in this box. I don't know what the pull rate is going to be. We'll check it out after we're done, but we've got this and one more pack to go, and that's the end of this box. If we get one more legendary, that would be amazing. 3 to 4 seems to be like what normally happens. I've never opened more than 4. Vanellope, Prince John, Simba, Invited to the Ball, Tropical Rainforest, 7 Dwarves Mine, Don't Let the Frostbite Bite is the first rare. Next up, we have Pete, Wrestling Champ, and on the back, we have a Nala. Nala is actually going to end up being one of the promo cards for this set, which is cool. I don't really think any of the promo cards they selected this set are all that playable, but still do love to collect those. I think obviously the best one that they've printed is Bucky, but, excuse me, rest in peace to the squirrel, Squeak Tutor. Chaka, Duck for cover, all funned out. Ruby Chromacon, King of Hearts. First rare is Chicha. Next rare is a super rare, Who's With Me. And the final card of the box is King Candy. All right, let's take a look. This is a super rare pile. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendary, 6, 7 legendary, 8, 9 legendary, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we got a cold foil. So that's 14 super rares. Seems pretty good. From what I've noticed, like 11 ish, 11 to 12 seems to be the standard, but here are our crazy pulls from the box, and yeah, that's it. So we've got more boxes coming from this case. Stay tuned. We'll be editing those up and getting them out to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, like and subscribe. We will be making more video essays. I know you guys love those, but I love opening packs as well, so I'm going to keep doing these. And yeah, we'll see you when we crack the next one.